Ruben Amorim, never one to hold back, has taken what can only be described as a bit of a swipe at Marcus Rashford while absolutely raving about Alejandro Garnacho. And I mean, the contrast is staggering. So let's get into it. What's actually going on at Manchester United? Right, let's rewind a bit, shall we? So, back in December, Rashford and Garnacho were both dropped for the Manchester Derby. At the time, Amorim wasn't happy with their attitude in training. He made that very clear. And fast forward 12 games later, one of them has fought their way back into the team, and the other, not so much. Right. This week, Amorim basically laid it all out. He said Garnacho changed in everything: his attitude, his work rate, his recovery, the way he understands the system. And honestly, that's exactly what you want to hear about a young player who's hungry to improve. But then, just 24 hours earlier, Amorim was talking about Rashford, and well, let's just say the tone was very different. He was basically saying, yeah, Rashford still needs to change if he wants to revive his United career. And look, managers don't really say stuff like that unless there is a real issue behind the scenes. Now, let's give Garnacho some credit because his turnaround has been brilliant. He's gone from being completely out of the squad to becoming one of United's best players again. Just look at his impact against Bucharest in Europa League. He comes on at halftime, mind you, halftime, and immediately lifts the whole team. That's exactly the kind of response you want after being dropped. But what's really interesting is how he's adapted tactically. Under Ten Hag, he was more of a traditional winger, out wide, taking on defenders. You know the drill. But Amorim's system is different. He's been playing as one of the number 10s in that 3-4-3, linking up with Kobe Mainu. And honestly, it's working. He's showing he can be flexible. He's showing he can fit into the team. And that's why Amorim is backing him. Then there is Rashford. Look, we all know how good he can be. We've seen it, yeah. But this isn't just about ability. It's about application. Amorim's words weren't just about Garnacho improving. They were a direct message to Rashford. Get your act together or you won't play. It's as simple as that. And I mean, we've seen this before, haven't we? The body language, the inconsistency, the whispers about his attitude. It's all starting to feel a bit too familiar. And let's be honest, United have seen players in similar situations before. Martial, Pogba, Sancho, all incredibly talented, all struggled with discipline or consistency, and well, look where they are now. Rashford has to be careful because right now it feels like history is repeating itself. So what happens from here? Garnacho is being linked with moves away. Napoli, Chelsea, the lot, but Amorim seems dead set on keeping him. Rashford, though, you have to wonder if his time is running out. And look, I don't think Amorim is the type of manager to just throw players under the bus for no reason. If he's saying this publicly, then you can bet he's been saying it behind closed doors for weeks, if not months. It's on Rashford now. So does he take this as a wake-up call and fight his way back in? Or does he slowly drift further and further out of the picture? What do you lot think? Is Amorim right to call out Rashford? Has Garnacho done enough to prove himself as United's future? Let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe.